You're in danger.
We have a problem. Let's go get Britt.
General Hospital on ABC.
The previous episode of General Hospital saw Britt becoming suspicious. Stella shared her fears about the drama Drew snagged her in. Trina asked Kai for help to save her mother Portia, who has been dealing with quite a lot in her life. Elizabeth was left taken aback while Carly received an offer. From hardcore crimes and violence to shocking intel and genuine advice, the audience has plenty to look forward to on the soap opera show. Here's what fans can expect from the upcoming week on General Hospital when they tune in to ABC to watch the daytime drama set around Port Charles. The first days of the week will feature an encore episode for Labor Day. This old and rerun episode will feature Rick and Ava making a plea, Dante confronting Anna, Brooklyn seeking out Cody, Laura giving Lulu food for thought, and Brad making an outrageous request. Will you tune in or not? Up next, we have the first new episode of the week. A shocking act of violence occurs. Is this related to the custody trial judge? Carly issues a warning. Is it to Drew? Michael is dismayed. Will it be related to Willow? Elizabeth advocates for Willow, but for how long? Sunny delivers grim news. Is this going to be about the body found by Rocco and Danny? Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Michael confides in Brooklyn. Will she offer him some valuable advice? Lucas cautions Elizabeth, but about what? Is this about her blatant support of Willow? Anna and Dante respond to a 911 call. What new mess is about to unfold? Portia makes an announcement. Is her marriage to Curtis over? Thursday, September 4th, 2025. News of a crime sends shockwaves through Port Charles. How will this be handled? Anna and Chase interview suspects. Who is the culprit? Trina is shaken. On the other hand, Nina makes a risky move. How far will she go to keep Willow from Drew? Curtis confides in Jordan. Is it about Portia? Friday, September 5th, 2025. The final episode of the week features Jason being shocked. Josslyn and Vaughn fear for their lives while Brennan manipulates Anna. Will he be successful, or will he get called out? Alexis is floored. Is it about Drew, or something else? Michael gets new intel. How exactly will he use this? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Willow Tate and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, had quite the romance back in the day. While she moved on to Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, and then Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and Chase is madly in love with and married to Brooklyn Quartermain Amanda Seton, the nurse and the cop remained friends. In fact, they have been running into each other quite a bit lately. Could the soap be teasing a reunion? Willow's portrayer, Caitlin McMullen, recently caught up with Soaps.com, and the topic of a Chillo reunion came up. When asked about the potential for these two to come back together, the actress noted she thinks that it probably maybe could occur. McMullen adds, I'd like to think that she'd be like, no, Chase and I just will always have this love for each other. We'll always have each other's backs, no matter what. McMullen stated, but even though Willow and Chase have been through some crazy ups and downs, especially with the breakups and all that, I think in the soap world, it could definitely turn into an emotional quagmire. A lot has changed. While Chase is still pretty much the same kind-hearted guy he was back then, Willow has changed dramatically since the days she was with the cop. Drew's sleazeball attitude has really rubbed off on her, plus, losing Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia and Serenity Mork-Mako, has tremendously affected her mental health. In fact, Willow has been teetering in bad girl territory, not only stalking Daisy Gilmore, Brendan and Evelyn Beamford, so bad that Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, left town, but by the way she's treated Michael in the aftermath of their breakup. That doesn't mean a romantic reunion couldn't take place, but there's also a very good chance Willow manipulates herself into Chase's heart once again, especially since Chase and BLQ are facing issues with growing their family. Would you like to see Willow and Chase reunite? Share your thoughts. Tune into the ABC Soap Daily and check out this site often for the best General Hospital updates, spoilers, and news. If that weren't enough, soon after it was announced that Kelly was fired from the show, Steve was one of her first General Hospital co-stars to say something about the matter. But the only problem was, he didn't say anything at all. Instead, it almost seemed like Kelly was being used again. But this time around, Steve was using her General Hospital drama to promote his podcast. Steve said that while he didn't know anything surrounding the details of her being let go from the show, he was just as shocked as everyone else about the news. So far, both Steve Burton and Kelly Monaco have not made any comments about the matter, although at this point they were once a very dynamic duo in front of the cameras, but these days it's like they don't even know one another anymore. Of course, we're talking about General Hospital stars Steve Burton, Jason Morgan, and Kelly Monaco, Sam McCall. Tragic details about General Hospital's Steve Burton and Kelly Monaco. Even though it's been widely reported that Kelly has been fired from the hit ABC soap, a lot of people can't help but wonder whatever happened to her friendship or even relationship with Steve Burton. Even though the two of them don't share as much screen time in front of the cameras like they used to, a lot of people can't help but wonder if they grew apart in real life, too. Steve and Kelly used to be super close, but it seems like something must have changed when General Hospital began promoting the actor's return to the show. It also seemed like they were trying to hint at another Sam and Jason reunion. There was some heavy speculation that suggested Kelly wasn't on board with the idea at all, and it turns out that there wasn't even a storyline for their two characters. The real truth about what happened between Steve Burton and Kelly Monaco. Instead, it appeared as though the producers of the show might have just been using her in order to get General Hospital fans excited about the return of Jason Morgan. If that weren't enough, soon after it was announced that Kelly was fired from the show, Steve was one of her first General Hospital co-stars to say something about the matter. But the only problem was, he didn't say anything at all. Instead, it almost seemed like Kelly was being used again. But this time around, Steve was using her General Hospital drama to promote his podcast. Steve said that while he didn't know anything surrounding the details of her being let go from the show, he was just as shocked as everyone else about the news. So far, both Steve Burton and Kelly Monaco have not made any comments about the matter, although at this point it's doubtful that anything will be said. We will definitely update you with all of the latest details once they come in. Drop us a line with your thoughts in our comments section below. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers. The August 26, 2025 episode of General Hospital was filled with drama and revelations as the show finally revealed who had poisoned Maxie. Interestingly, this episode featured many other similar intriguing revelations and twists, making it one of the most exciting episodes in recent weeks. Who poisoned Maxie on General Hospital?